So greetings and Merry Christmas. What's going on? It's Mike from LiveMyAssOff.com. I'm still over here in Cham, Thailand, and I just wanted to do a brief check-in and wish you Merry Christmas. For the folks that watch, and I genuinely appreciate those who watch from the United States. It is about 9 a.m. here on the west side of Thailand, and I just wanted to check in, as right now it is December 26th, but for you it's December 25th, and I hope the ceremony of whatever you do has brought you happiness. Because I find that a lot of people will just throw around Merry Christmas, but as I've gotten older, it's really, really awesome, the amount of happiness that I can get through the other 364 days of the year. But also how important it is to make sure that I check in with family and friends too, on days like Christmas, birthdays, that sort of thing. And so I'm not quite sure what you guys do. I know that obviously the standard ceremony, right, is tree and presents. I know my buddy Rike, he and his family, they do Christmas in air quotes. They do it on Christmas Eve, meaning the majority of the family will get together on the 24th in the evening and have a big dinner. I've found that that's pretty common for a lot of folks. I know that for me, when I was a kid, obviously it was a huge celebration of toys. It was all about getting presents and that sort of thing, as well as being time off school and getting to spend time with my mom and my dad, and my buddies from school. And then as I got older, it was about, for about 2 or 3 years, around the time of when I was living at home around high school and then early college, was going down to the Florida Keys, because the temperature delta between the Boston area and Key West, Florida is significant, which is when I probably developed my love for the tropics and this weather around Christmas time. And then after that, I would spend Christmases in San Diego, but for the last 6 or 7 years, I've been spending Christmases here in Thailand or in other parts of Southeast Asia. So actually, for several years around this time, Gracie and I had been in Bangkok. We'll be in Bangkok here shortly, but I don't know, it was just sort of an interesting, nice thing for me to do today. I was just coming out here, I just wanted to go for a little bit of a walk, and I wanted to think about, hey, so like, what have I done for the past few Christmases? What have you guys done for the past few Christmases? But more importantly, have you been happy for the last few Christmases? And boy, have I been happy and grateful. And so that's been really awesome. I think one of the nice things about Christmas, of course, is that you get time off work, but more importantly, you use that time to spend it with friends and family, right? And so that's a pretty huge gift. And I don't take that lightly. I get a lot of gratitude out of that. And so it's definitely going to be, and it's not just New Year's too, but it's also this sort of time of year when I think to myself, what has happened in the last year? What is going to happen in the coming year? I mean, I can't predict the future, right? But what have I learned from the past? And I had a huge number of learnings in this last year. I had a huge number of learnings in the last, probably 6 months, big time. Leaving a job that I was at for, just like literally like 3 weeks shy of 14 years, because of personalities that changed in leadership. It wasn't like I was being physically harmed. No one was beating me. But it was just like, this is not working out, So I made a change, and like a lot of, you know, other YouTube vloggers you may have seen, you know, the guys are like, I made the change to come over here, and best decision I ever made. I don't know if I should have made it sooner. I will tell you that, yeah, I mean, it would have been neat to have won the lottery at age 20 and come over here and live, right? But no, this was actually really good timing, because I had already had some experience coming over here. I had some wins, financially as well as in business. I also had some losses and some real big bummers. So learning experiences, but I had the opportunity to get a master's degree too, and so that's been sort of helpful to have those, you know, check boxes on the resume. So it's good. I feel like I've, you know, sort of started out 2020, if you will. If you've seen any of my other videos, I have a lot of gratitude, and so I still have that, and I'll tell you, it propels me. It's my drug of choice, is gratitude. It just feels so great, and it feels great to be able to share that with others too. And Gracie mentioned a while ago, it was interesting. She goes, "Yeah, you really talk about gratitude a lot." I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's interesting," because you know, I mean, you don't really know exactly what sort of other people view you as, right? I mean, I think I know what I look like because I watch these videos of myself, but I'm not really sure sort of the persona that's, you know, that other people see. So I guess gratitude's a good thing. I'm sure that high maintenance is also another thing that people will label me as. Only child, right? So anyway, I just wanted to check in. This is actually a longer video than I wanted to make, but I will tell you right now that I am so honored by all the people that watch me. Thank you so much for all the people who make comments and that follow me. I really hope I can hang out with you guys and meet you someday, and we can like chat. I was so stoked because when Gracie and I were down in Prachuapkhirikan, which is south of here, and there'll be some videos of that coming up, I met my first subscriber, like one-on-one, face-to-face, and he's such a cool guy, Traveler, and so thank you, man. You made my night that day when we were talking right in front of the night market. And so anyway, so to my other 600 or so subscribers, I really hope that I have that experience 600 more times, and it'll be really neat for us to, for me, selfishly, it'll be neat for me to meet all of you, and thank you, if nothing else, in person, hopefully, to say thanks for watching. So anyway, it's Mike from LiveMyAssOff.com saying, I hope you're living the dream. If you're not living the dream, trust me, you will in 2020. How's that? And if you don't, let me know how I can help. Ciao.